Jim, you don't need clarification. You knew exactly.
The hell are you talking about, Ryan?
Jim, you knew exactly what I was talking about. Come on, Jim.
Feel good about yourself, Ryan.
I do feel good about myself, Jim.
The hell are you talking about, Ryan?
Jim, you're the one.
Ryan trying to be Mr. Cool is so great.
Fair enough.
So
I gotta ask you a question. Where's the doll? The doll's not hanging behind you.
Oh yeah. The picture, isn't that the one Tyler found? Isn't that the guy with the doll? Okay, yeah. The
fedora.
My doppelganger or whatever.
Yep.
Here we are. It is the Waterhole with Headstrom Bacon and Horse.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Ryan, thanks for letting me fill in. And yeah, it's good to be here.
I think Tyler loves Aaron Rodgers more than Aaron Rodgers loves Aaron Rodgers. I had to look at Jen Sturger and, on the basis of doing my research for the show, see if she ever posed nude, and she was in Playboy, believe it or not. Yeah. I did not know that. I knew she was in Maxim. I did not know she was in Playboy.
Right. Now I'm going to go out on a limb now and say that you now have a crush on her.
No, it's always I used to have a crush.
Okay,
right?
yeah, okay. So yeah, but I mean, okay. So you used to have a crush on her approximately 2.5 hours ago.
Yes,
when you were looking
exactly. When I noticed she was in Playboy,
but no
and,
longer.
I looked at the images because I wanted to see how much airbrushing they did. So I got out the magnifying glass.
Right. Going behind the curtain.
I got out the magnifying glass, and I'm like, okay. Oh yeah, there's a boob and it's a nipple. Yeah.
Yeah, and what the guys all want to know that are listening, was she hot?
Yeah, well, the story didn't say. Was it? Did I say bra and panties? Because I thought I read bra and thong. So.
I heard bra and panties. I mean, we'll have to go back and listen to the tape.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're gonna see it with the audience. Contents: one fucking shit fuck with a goatee. Seriously, just shave the shit off. It's the Waterhole, and that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise. Good content. So I said, beat it, Ryan. I got someone better than you.
Mock Ryan.
Yeah, mock. Oh, wait, you're right. You know what? I haven't done this yet. Okay, so since he's not here, we're getting rid of this shit. So that is now right. That's you with white hair and a beard. So there, before, after, after. And then, Frank instead of Rhino. So yeah, you've been demoted, Ryan. He's like trading us up.
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws and Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better out there. He's doing the same thing to everybody. He uses
us up, gets to where he wants to go next, and then he tosses us aside like a used condom. Wait. Hold on. Let me do it the other way. There it is. All right, watch this. You're going to catch it on the delay, obviously. This is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑！喷水了。
So she's going to dip it in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油。
Live. We'll do it live.
辣椒面。
She's putting whatever.
一样都不能少。不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's going to bite into this thing. That's suggestive. Gotta have the sound crank.
起来，给咱家铁子敬个礼，告诉咱家铁子，我要直播了。
The following program is intended for mature
还敢碰老铁，
audiences.
还敢碰老铁。起来，起来，这个，给我要个双击，给我要
The
个双
following
击。
program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
我喜欢
Cut it out! The Lorena Bobbitt! Oh.
让你天天喷我，
Ouch!
让你天天喷我。
we
It's
go.
Wednesday, Waterhole Wednesday. What is up, Rhino?
Hey, what is up, everyone? We're
Ford?
just talking about Outlaws and Potatoes, Frank's show on Saturday. Because he was like,
were.
did he do a show Friday? And I'm like, no, he's watching the Golden Knights game, but he did a show Saturday. And I was listening to it, and it was really good. It was really good until they started like talking politics. That was about an hour and 20 minutes in. And then I'm like, oh, the connection went out. Damn it. I really want to hear Jay talk about Trump and Biden. Damn. Kind of like your internet going out Friday night. My connection just went out and I couldn't tune in to find out what Jay, Proposition 24, he was going to vote for.
Sucked.
And yeah, really sucked.
That's terrible, man.
What he thought about Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell. I missed out on that.
That's awful.
Interesting
And there's
topic.
There's no replay either. You have to catch it live.
That's the problem. There's no replay. I went to find out what Jay thought about Feinstein coming back, and it wasn't there. So I just got to leave it to my imagination.
Gosh. Well, shoot. I'm sure Jay will be hitting up another Outlaws and
Proposition. Potatoes. Prostitution.
Sometime next week.
Mock Moda says Jay is a retard. I'm just reading the chat, people. Don't yell at me.
So, did Captain Howdy drop in?
I did not see or I did not hear Captain Howdy because it's not video.
Okay.
It's audio only.
Okay.
But no, it was a good show. They had it was a tribute to Mother's Day, and everyone mentioned their mother's name. Now, I did not go in because every time I show up with my phone, everyone's like, Horace has got an echo. Mute your phone. I can't. So I told him, I said, dude, I ain't coming in. I'm not going to have them yelling at me. But everyone said their mom's name and gave some stories about their moms growing up. And it was a pretty good show. I liked it. Outlaw and Potatoes. Fridays at like 8:17 Mountain, or Saturdays when there's no Golden Knights game on Friday or whatever. Yeah, it's a good show. Frank's a good dude. Don't forget Matt Moda.
I do have to say one thing, though. What's random start time? It's like the Super Bowl kickoff. It's always like 3:16.
Yeah.
Frank's like
and
starting
then I tuned in, of course, at 8:17, and it wasn't going.
Oh,
and then like at 8:25, which would be 7:25, like 7:30 my time, which would have been 8:30. It's already 15 minutes late, and I'm like, well, maybe he's not doing it. Maybe he's just fucking around, saying he was going to do a show and didn't. And then I went back to Twitter 5 minutes later and it says the show was ended. And I'm like, what? It was like a 2-minute show. And I'm like, is it over? And then he finally had it. And then it was on. And then I listened.
Gotcha. He crashed Twitter the first time around.
He did.
That's what happened.
Let's talk about things crashing. So Friday's show, we had a special Friday show last week. And it was, if you count the amount of technical difficulties we had, it was an hour for the first part of the show, and then my computer crashed, but you were already gone because your internet router went out. Your router went out, so you never came back. Hedstrom and I were holding down the show. We had Jim. Oh gosh, now I'm going to forget who was there. Jim in Indiana was there.
Hello.
And Margot was there, and we had, who else was there? Hedstrom Bacon was there. You were there. That's 5. I think we had. What sucks is people were asking for the address, the link, and then they never joined. So now I'm trying to remember which one's actually. Anyway, went another hour and a half. So it was a 2.5 hours of show. You never came back.
I did not.
Your stupid router went out or some bullshit excuse.
Yeah. Just like your computer crashed.
Yeah, well, my computer was back up in 5 minutes, dude. Your router was down the whole night.
It was. No, don't start me on that night. Oof.
Dude, that Microsoft update, stuff started happening before the show. Like, things were lagging on loading and everything. I'm like, oh, this isn't good. And I'm like, okay, we'll be fine. And yeah, an hour in, everything just locked up. It started with this screen over here. That one locked up. So OBS was locked up. I noticed on my second computer that everything had stopped streaming. So then it started streaming again, but I couldn't do it. Yeah, it was a mess. But Headstrom Bacon's used to that because Stuck Nut Steve's shit never works.
I know. Poor Steve. He makes this move to this beautiful home. He's got property. Can't get internet. What's going
exactly. Oh, it's beautiful here, honey. And then Elon Musk is throttling his Starlink. Oh
Literally.
my God, it's hilarious. So let's see. I talked about Friday's show. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun Friday show. Let's see. Shout out to, let's see. Tonight we're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. All my accounts, because you have not given me your credentials yet for your YouTube account. Someday we're going to be streaming to Ryan's channel as well. And of course,
We will.
if you're anywhere but Twitter and Facebook, the stream is going to, your chat will show up in the same place on the screen right there. And then the bots tell you, but Facebook is closed and Twitter, I don't want anyone to see my stuff, says Elon Musk on Twitter. So not only does he close his Twitter and doesn't let outside apps use it, apparently he slows down his internet because Stucknut Steve is getting like 1 bit a second. It's like he wishes he had, the old days with the 56K modem. Bing bong. He'd be like, wow, that would be like fast.
You know what's pretty amazing though? Steve can barely do a live show, but he's able to keep Stucknut going. And he's able to do all the audio clips. And
Didn't he lose a year's worth of
dial-up internet?
sound
Yeah,
drops,
he
though?
lost like 18 months, I think.
Yeah. His moving has been a curse upon that whole thing he's built over decades. Him moving, he had his servers went down. He lost a whole bunch of content. And then now he can't even stream the show. He has to rely on Canadians to stream the show. So
I don't know about that.
Boot.
A boot. But Steve got some run today. Stucknut odds. Let's give them a plug. Stucknut odds are coming out on next Thursday, right? Stucknut Radio.
I like it. I did not hear the show. Jim Rome lost one of his loyal viewers because I was listening to a reinvention project. He had Brian Koppelman on, who's the showrunner for Billions. We talked about showrunner, creator, whatever. Right. And other show, he's done other movie scripts, writing, and everything else. So Jim had him on his show. They're good friends. They talk about music. That's where they have their in commonality of they both like the same music. Brian Koppelman started out in the record industry. Anyway, he's a Hollywood guy, and that's stuff that really interests me, writing, directing, all that stuff. And so instead of listening to Jim Rome, I'm listening to the guy he introduced me to, Brian Koppelman's podcast. And he also introduced me. I didn't know who Gary V was until Jim Rome had him on. Gary V is your Jocko. Like that is your Jocko, right? Yes. Yeah. Gary V, yes. The day Gary V followed me on Twitter was like one of the top 10 days of my life. Like, oh my God! He knows who I am. He's following me. And Gary V was a hockey player, right? Gary Vander? No. I thought he was. Gary Vaynerchuk. No, he said he was good in sports until he was in the 4th grade, and then he stayed small. He was quick, so good at Little League. Okay. And then everyone else was growing, and he's like shorter than me. So yeah. Okay. He's gonna be a billionaire and buy the jet, New York Jet. I mean, that dude is so freaking smart when it comes to marketing. It's awesome. I got to catch up on the chat real quick. We suck at politics. Yeah, you do. Dude, no one wants to hear my politics either. I think you should vote for... Yeah, who gives a crap? Where are my sound drops at? That's when people start talking politics, that's my brain. Well, hey, to be fair to O&P, we did go religion a couple shows ago with AI Jesus. AI Jesus. Dude, so that thing is, you watch, that thing is going to be on all the news channels within a couple months, and you'll say, oh my gosh, I heard about that on the Waterhole. Because where they were getting like 30 people, 40 people, now it's in the hundreds. It's going to be popular. And you saw it here. If you want to be on the cutting edge of technology, you tune into the Waterhole. So, are we saying that AI Jesus owes us a thank you? Yes.
Does he need to give us a shout out?
He owes me 3 miracles.
3 miracles.
Yeah.
Okay. What would one of your 3 miracles be?
We were talking about pre-show, to make enough money doing the online stuff to where I could leave my job. That would make me very happy.
And that's the online stuff that Horse keeps his clothes on for, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, not the OnlyFans.
Perfect.
OnlyFans, you know how most people pay to see beautiful people take their clothes off and do stuff? The key to my account is they pay me to keep my clothes on. So if I say, hey, everybody, we're falling behind on the donations here. No! Here's some money!
That is smart,
don't
dude.
Do it. Yes.
That must be straight out of the Gary V handbook.
With this sexy beard roller, they can't resist me. Look at that. It's got to come out every episode. All right. I said I was going to catch up on the chat, and then I lied. All right. So what do we got? Good. What's up, Makmoto? It's okay. I'm not going to read you guys talking to each other. Of course, you can see it on the chat right here.
Where's Tiffany Blossom at tonight?
Yeah, where are you? You were in South Korea. Where are you at now? You know that game, Where in the Hell is Carmen Santiago? I think that's the children's show. Where in the hell is Carmen Santiago or Carmen Electra?
Santiago.
Carmen Electra,
also known as a whale's vagina. San Diego. Where
Carmen
in
Sandiego?
the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Her name's San Diego?
Yeah, Carmen Sandiego.
Didn't she date Dennis Rodman?
It's a cartoon.
Carmen Electra. Carmen Electra. Anyway. Still in South Korea. There we go. I like it. And let's see. What's Rhino's shirt say? They want to know.
McLovin.
Well, your microphone's in the way.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, move it over. There it is. Okay, McLovin. Hawaii. I like that shirt. Let's see. Thanks goodness Las Vegas did win that. I hate Edmonton. Yeah, so do Calgary fans. All right. I know that. That's the little bit I know about hockey is Calgary and Edmonton hate each other, and then there's other people that hate each other. I know I hate the Dodgers because I'm Johnny. Anyway, no one tunes into us for sports.
What's the Canadian province that everybody can't stand?
Toronto.
Because they think they're...
Oh,
no, it's
Quebec.
not. Montreal. Montreal, yeah.
Oh, Montreal?
Montreal, Quebec.
No,
yes.
Quebec is the one where they make you speak French there.
Montreal is the same.
Is it?
Montreal, Quebec, yeah.
Oh, is it the same? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's like one and the same.
All right.
But yeah,
Montreal lost their baseball team. That's all I know. The Expos.
Oh, the Expos. That's right.
They went to Washington.
Washington.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I called my mom for Mother's Day, and everyone's like, "Why is this show fodder? Why do we care?" We all called our moms if they're still living for Mother's Day. So why do you get a medal? Called my mom, and she goes, we're having 30-minute conversation. And during the conversation, she goes, oh, I got an email again. Apparently, Twitch notifies her in the email there's a new show. And she goes, oh, it's one of your older shows for like 4 weeks ago. And she goes, so I'm like, okay, I want to watch it. Chat, I haven't watched it in a while. So she's watching. And she goes, and then you start dropping F-bombs. And once she got to the 5th F-bomb, in like a minute, I said, yeah, I'm done. So my mom doesn't even watch my show.
Whoa, your mom pulled the...
It was the one where you said that it should be on a clip. Well, first of all, no, it shouldn't, because apparently F-bombs turn off a portion of the audience. But remember, she said I was having problems with the equipment, which is like, which show is that? Every show I have problems. But yeah, apparently I was like, F this and F that. And yeah, she's like, by the time you got to the first couple I let go, but you got the number 5. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Watching my son, her only child. Apparently, if her only child says F word 5 times, then mom will even disown you. So yeah.
Ooh, she's gonna show up at your front door with some cayenne pepper.
Yep. Wash my mouth out with soap.
Nice and clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Oh, is Margot here? Margot, are you here? Hello? Margot, if you catch us on the replay, she's been on my case. I am going to see a doctor next Tuesday for my hernia.
Yes.
And they are going to schedule it for surgery. So she's even sent me pictures of her brother who has the same hernia in the belly button. He had the surgery, and she showed me the after picture. She's like, look, you can't even see the stitches and she was correct. And they don't even have to use a mesh if you catch it early enough. So once I heard that, because I didn't want a piece of mesh in my stomach. So when she said that, I'm like, weird. So if I catch it early, they just stitch it up. So that's the 23rd. So yeah, I get my. You guys won't have to keep hearing about my hernia. Han Horse, you need to play that adult content drop. I do.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
And
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Playing those, my mom still wouldn't care. She'd be like, yeah, I'm done with you, son. Click. Your inheritance is cut off. You know what's funny is I could swear when I was younger, and I don't think it bothered anybody.
That's funny.
There's a story. Quick story. This isn't even show content, but there's a story. So I grew up with babysitters. Both my parents worked. So I've been going to babysitters since I was born, you know. And so I was in second grade, Elk Grove, second grade or third grade. I don't know. Anyway, one of those, and I had babysitter, and they had two sons, one my age, Ricky, and his brother, Steven, and they were married, and they went to church every Sunday, and we did not go to church. And every once in a while, I'd go, can I go to church with you? And they'd let me, and my parents would let me. And so, Ricky was like my best friend. We'd go over there, and then they were watching two other boys. And so... and it's always my idea, dude. Every time we got in trouble, it was me. It was fucking me.
Oh, yeah, you're owning it now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, I mean, Mom. Yeah. So I came up with a very ingenious plan to take all the words we're not allowed to say and the bad ones, the C word C word, F word.
The C word was around back then?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes, it was.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I came up with a secret language. So I said, if we want to talk about the C word, we'll call it a knot hole, like in the fence, a knot hole. And F word is Twinkie. And so we'd go around going, Twinkie, Twinkie. And we'd go giggle, 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 giggle. And we were doing this for days. And apparently Ricky isn't as devious as me, because he left his stupid answer sheet out, and his mom found it. And then, of course, who did this? Called everybody, and of course, those three cowards pointed to me. And so I'm like, oh shit. So we're all separated. My parents come. She explains what went on. I didn't get in trouble. They're like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. They threw it away. And they all got grounded. Well, like 2 weeks later, they decided they didn't want to watch me anymore. So they had to find another babysitter for me. Because apparently I was the ringleader.
You were the troublemaker.
Yes.
You know what's just as bad? Ricky was a snitch.
They were all snitches.
Dude.
They should get stitches.
Right?
Hey, Ricky, if you're out there, snitches get stitches. I owe you one, bro.
Yeah. We had a secret language too, but it was a little bit more complicated. So we would spell out the words that we were saying, and we would put ong behind every letter unless it's a vowel. In that case, you just use the letter. So if I'm going to say hi, I would say hong I.
Okay.
Or if I was going to say horse, hong o wrong song e. Right?
How the hell do you even understand that? I can see saying it, but I'd be like, wait, slow down. Or does it get repetitious that you start?
Bong, e, yang, o, u. Yeah, I could go for days on this.
Yeah, I wouldn't figure it. Pig Latin's easy to figure out. That is not.
Hong, e, long, long.
And then you got drafted to the Vietnam War, and you could speak to the locals. That's what it sounds like. God.
So, anyways, we were working this Ong language for like 6 months, and we were saying bad words. We were telling like stories about sneaking out in front of our parents.
Oh wow!
Our parents figured it out.
Well, you think?
And they were just listening in for like a month or two. And they were always one step ahead of us, and we couldn't figure out why. And then finally, somebody's mother goes, "Fong you kong kong yang o you," and we're like, "Oh, yeah, that's the word that your mom doesn't like." But I said it in the Ong language, so we're good.
Yeah.
But,
right.
So that was our secret language.
I like it.
Anybody else have a secret language?
Yeah. Who had a secret language? Yeah. I was always into that. I was just because I was bored, dude. I was a highly intelligent child that was bored. So anyway, Jay said every bad word that you can say in the chat. I'm not going to say that in case my mom's watching. Ryan, you ever heard of Boont? It's a language in Boonville by Ukiah. I have no idea.
But I do know Ukiah. I love Ukiah.
Yeah, I know where
Little
Ukiah
Willits.
is.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Geez, this show flies, man. It didn't fly Friday, though. It was like we were having periods of really interesting conversation with lots of technical issues. Oh, I like this. This is the new thing that I keep getting. So I'm on Twitter, right? And I'm checking, I'm putting the stream links up there. And I go to close it, and it says, turn on notifications, ? Skip for now, or allow. Those are my two choices. And I keep getting this thing. You know why I keep getting this thing? This is, Grant does rants. Yeah. I like to rant too. Okay. So skip for now or allow. Where's my don't ask me ever again button? Because they never have those. And you know what? This shows up on like apps like, you want to give us a review? Not now or yes. Like, where's no? No, I do not.
The big X in the corner of the box.
No, it comes back. It comes back. Dude, I've been getting this notification every 2 to 3 days because there's no do not ask me again. You know why? Because they're going to catch me when I'm like, oh my God, stop asking me. Here,
not
yes, allow.
Attention. Yeah.
No.
Or your kid will be on the computer.
Yeah.
Not saying you have a kid, but hypothetically. And they just hit it.
It's
Liam
so that I
can
get notifications when I'm not in Twitter. It shows up in my Chrome bar like, hey, look, come to Twitter. It's Elon Musk trying to make money because he's losing his ass. So apps, So I started on the apps because those get really annoying. I started giving them 1-star reviews just to make it go away. So F you app makers. Oh, Mom, sorry. Don't look. Yeah. She probably won't watch for another year. It scarred her little baby saying the F word 5 times in a row.
So if you were allowed to do it growing up and it didn't bother her, you can't do it now?
I don't know that I was told not to do it. I don't know. What's with people? What's wrong with the F word? I hear people that swear it's a sign of intelligence. That's what lots of thinky people say.
You know what I will say? If the F word was replaced with bloody, I would say that all the time. I think that's so badass. People overseas in Britain, bloody. Like
bloody hell! Bloody hell!
Bloody hell! Yeah,
we should start saying that then. Then I won't have to play.
The following program is intended for mature
I don't think you need to do that.
Bloody horse.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Maybe it's
bloody
not
horse
cool without the accent.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, bloody horse.
That definitely won't go over well.
Yeah, but it's not as cool without the accent. That's the problem.
I know you need the accent. What's the best accent? I want to ask the chat too. If you could have one accent, you could have it. What would it be? And this is hard for me. I got to think. British.
I'm going British. Oh, no. Excuse me. Irish.
I was going to, so to me, it's between Irish and Australian. Because Australian's pretty fucking awesome.
Australian's really close, though, to British.
Well, they all are because they were part of the same, the empire.
Yeah, I get that.
Australia's got some cool, man, good.
Bloat.
Yeah. And you know what? women with Australian accents. Ooh.
Hey, hot. You wouldn't know because you're not an Apple person. You can change Siri around to the accent of your choice.
My Google Assistant and my maps, where they say take a left, it's in the Australian. Female or male. You can pick female or male. Yeah, I have female Australian on my ton. I can't even try to do it, but yeah, she's like, "Turn here, bloke," or whatever the fuck, whatever an Australian woman sounds like.
Dude, have you ever heard
Remember
the
story? I told you I like it, so I'm sitting there driving around town getting turned on like, oh, tell me to turn again.
Oh my God. Hit the disclaimer, please. Oh,
the following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
The good part about this is my mom's not going to watch for at least another year, so I'm safe with that.
You're just going to get it out of your system.
I'm going to get my wife's going to open up for her, the anniversary present or whatever, and she's going to go, "How to Learn an Australian Accent." What? Why would you buy me this book? Just read it, honey. Just read it, honey. Yeah. You might sound good with an Australian accent. All right. Anyway.
Do it. Hey, did you ever hear the real story of the lady who was the original voice of Siri and what Apple did to her?
I don't know, but Steve Jobs did a lot of bad things to her, including his daughter. So
we do weird news. Go research that one time. Maybe I'll bring that to the table. All right,
we'll talk about the Siri woman. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So let me get to some interesting news stories. Oh, by the way, hey, if you're watching the show, I was going to do this like 2 years ago. And I have a folder of these somewhere where I started clicking on clickbait because now I am obsessed with ads that either have like a sexy person on them or if you drink this, you'll die. And you're like, drink what? Drink what? Like milk? What's going to kill me? I gotta find out, these. So I had a folder of really good ones and I got to find it. But if you find something in an ad, and usually they're like on news pages or whatever, where it's like, this woman had this thing stuck somewhere and she had to go to the doctor to get out. And you're like, stuck where? Where did she have to go to, and then you click on it. It's like, yeah, she stuck it in her exhaust and then she burned herself. And it's never anything. Anyway, I'm looking for good clickbait because we're going to have a story about the best clickbait stuff. So I'm looking for that. If you're watching this on the replay or whatever, and you see something that fits that description, take a screenshot of it and send it to me at here it comes at Haunted 00 Horse. What is that?
So you're actually asking for clickbait. Let me get this right. You are asking for clickbait.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Where's Jim Rome saying my name? I don't know. Anyway, there it is.
At Haunted 00 Horse.
I got too many of these damn buttons now, and I don't know where they all are because I kept moving. Go away, baiting. All right. We've got some interesting topics. This one's interesting. I'm going to read very little of the story. I like the headline. I'm more interested in the discussion and not necessarily about these people. Once again, we're going to the Mirror. Speaking of Great Britain and London, I picked these things because I'm interested in them, and more than likely, you guys haven't seen this shit yet. My mum-in-law opened all my wedding gifts while I was on my honeymoon. I feel violated. The woman was outraged when she came home from her honeymoon to find her mother-in-law had opened every one of her wedding presents and rearranged her entire kitchen. She felt violated, blah, 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 blah. I'm assuming she told Reddit because that's the first place these people run when they are outraged about something is to Reddit. And to make matters worse, reorganize the kitchen. Okay. Anyway, I don't care about her and her situation other than her mother-in-law. So she's on her honeymoon. with the son of the mother-in-law, right?
Yeah.
And she opened all their wedding presents. What the fuck? You
already know what you're getting for your wedding.
No, you don't.
You do a Yes, you do. You do a registry or you get cash.
I've done 3 weddings. I've never done a registry.
You've never done a registry?
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, usually people do registries, but you know what you're getting. Now the problem is,
hold on, I got to ask this question real quick, and then the problem is, I'll get back there. So if someone buys something on the registry, it tells you that you got it, or so you know what's coming.
It goes away from the registry.
Oh, it goes away. So
yeah,
do you hover over the registry and go, "Oh, the crystal goblet disappeared. That means we're getting it." Right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you don't hover over it, but that's 99% of the time.
All right.
Like where the presents come from. But I was going to say,
the problem is
in Hispanic families, a lot of times just give cash, just like on birthdays, and quinceañeras and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So if they got cash, who knows? Mom may have pocketed $500.
You send the thank you note. Thank you for the $200, and they're like,
yes.
Wait, we gave you $500.
But you would never know. They'd be like, oh well, all right. But see, I don't have a problem with it. Mom did him a favor. She organized. She got stuff put away. I mean, that's a pain in the ass to open all those presents.
Rearrange her kitchen. Yeah. All right. So this isn't. I did not predict. This is why we talk about this. I would have never thought anyone would say, "Hey, that's a good idea."
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Now, the kitchen. That if she would have rearranged certain things in the house, cool. Kitchen for me is my spot. Don't mess with things in the kitchen. That is my man area. So I would have had a problem with the kitchen. Everything else, all good.
The kitchen is your man area.
That is my man area. That is
all the guys in my family are the cooks. I'm the cook. My wife does not cook. And I don't want her to cook because it's not good. My grandfather cooked, my father cooked, I cooked.
Yep.
Yes. So I get the kitchen thing. That's especially when I was growing up, that wasn't traditionally what, usually it's, who's the guy that calls Jim Rome and tells Amber to make him a sandwich?
Ed in San Antonio.
Amber in Portland, by the way. She's
right.
I could go visit her right now if I wanted to.
I love Amber. I think she's great.
Amber's great. I like our we didn't have a lot of Portland representation, and now we've got some good Portland representation. I'm pretty happy with it.
You just have
Chad
two
was
heavy.
The only one.
You have two. Well, Chad, yeah. You've had 3 heavy hitters in a small market. So
you call Wells a heavy hitter? He gets a lot of tweets read.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, he's called, but he's usually like, "Hey Jim, I wanted to talk about the Kraken." Yeah.
No, I wouldn't call Wells a heavy hitter. Now I would call Wells heavy, but like a heavy hitter, is somebody that's in the smack off. That's a heavy hitter, right? If you're participating that one day,
is Amber in it? Because I think Watch List was the last time I heard.
No, she got a GT.
Oh, she got in.
So
James and Amber are in it, huh? So 2 Portland. We've never had 2 Portland at one time. Chad's been the only Portlander, I think, in the smack off. So cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's heavy hitter than probably like Posse or Jungle Family, like all the people that get read or the people that he'll just crack on randomly.
Yeah.
Like he hit me today with something.
Oh, did he get you?
And I'm just like, what the heck? He's like, don't RSVP, Ryan. And I'm like, I didn't even send anything. I was about
You sent something. I saw something on Twitter about Montesino, Bel Air, and Sacramento or something. You sent something today.
Yeah, but I didn't send anything at that time about RSVP.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I just saw your tweet.
Yeah.
The one that you get played, the sound drop that you get played a lot is that. That thing shows up everywhere now.
It is on a lot.
Yeah.
And the Pomona, you haven't heard that one yet. Oh, yeah. You have not heard that. Yeah. Yeah.
No, Ramon. Didn't you say Ramona or something?
No.
I heard it. Someone sent it to me. Someone sent me the time.
Yeah, it was bad.
Do any of you remember Pliska in Portland? Emailer?
Liska.
Emailer. I don't. Emailer. Let's see. Is that was after text, right? Because I used to text a lot. And I remember my favorite were Textual Chocolate and Emilio Textavez. And I was Chris in Portland. I got a few read. But that's when I had to, I was going to show the old phones. That's when I had to, check this out. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Field trip.
Field trip behind the curtain.
Field trip. Hey, Jay and Humboldt, by the way, that was my first internship, was that project. The Willits bypass. I know all about that, buddy.
What you talking about, Willis? Oh, Willits.
Talking about Willits.
This was the phone I used to text the show on. And what's funny is there's thousands of texts in here. And every once in a while, I'll charge up the phone and I'll look at them. And out of context, you're like, what the fuck? But remember the old days when you had to text with the number pad? Oh. So I would be texting Jim Rome with 111-356-622. Just to get a freaking word out, you'd have to hit like 10 or 12 numbers to get one word. So Jim, and I would send that in as Chris in Portland. And that was the old school. That was back in the Emilio Textavez days. But
Textual chocolate. I forgot about that one.
Textual chocolate. Good. Yeah.
So you got to fire. So when you go through your phones, fire that one up and read a couple of those. I think that would be really funny.
Hold on. All right. This is totally spontaneous. I gotta get on the charger. I don't think it has a charger right now. Let me read another story while I'm getting this up and running, because they don't just pop up anymore. It's like, that's what she said. It's wait, where's the charger? Oh, there it is. Jeez, look at this old charger. Look at that old technology.
Yeah. Tiff, we don't know if she may have made a list of what was received for the wedding. Is that okay? Here's the thing. Half the time that I see people making lists or has somebody making a list of the presents that were received, I don't ever get a thank you note. I think when it is very clear that somebody is making a list, that is the green light that you are not going to get a thank you note, but it's just we're going to make it seem like we're going to give you a thank you note. So,
what?
Not that I want a thank you note. I really don't, to be honest with you.
You got to give a thank you note. It's looking for service. Oh, you mean you can't find service? Hold on. How do I get to my G's? Look at the old menu. Like,
oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, you got to click on the little. So how do I get to my text? Messaging. Text.
That was like the free flip phone that they used to give out.
No, well, it was free because, oh shit, I got old girlfriends in here. That's funny. Oh God. Hold on. How do I get to?
The thing doesn't take pictures, right?
There are pictures on here.
Oh boy.
Hold on. How do I find? I don't even know what number we text for the Jim Rome show. Would it be 817 by any chance? Is that California?
No idea.
817-925-3881. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. This was sent on Christmas Day.
Then it wouldn't be.
No. How do I look something up by the number?
All right. Anyway,
817 is Fort Worth? Oh, those are in-laws then. From wife number one. And we were already divorced. I'm still friends with her. That's funny. They're all old girlfriends. There's like 4 of them so far. It's funny as you scroll down, it's the dating history too. I had already dumped that one and we're already dating this one. Anyway, Tara.
My wife won't let me buy cigarettes and beer for $7. Huh.
How do I look this up by? Anyway, hold on. You know what? This might not work because I I'm scrolling down the actual text, but I can't figure out.
Scroll down the list of your text messages.
Well, I can't see it that way. Hold on. Wait. Let me go into the. Hold on. This is really bad. How do I look?
Somebody get Haunted Horse a jitterbug.
Someone needs to go find the katana. I don't even know what mobile company this was. Who made the katana? Sanyo katana instruction manual to find out how to get to. I wonder what pictures are on here. And yes, they used to send me boob pics, so I don't know if they're on there. Here's another story while I try to figure this out. Speaking of boobs, unintentional coincidence, I longed to get rid of my huge boobs. There's a sound drop. Bacon. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs until they paid off my family's 130 pounds debt. So she hated her big boobs.
Which probably weighed 130 pounds, too.
Speaking of big boobs, remember this story? The underwire.
I do.
The underwire.
Yes, I do.
The underwire. That. I wish this would pay off my mortgage, but instead it cost me $780 to buy a new dryer.
Looks like one of Michael Strahan's braces.
Trying to give you her picture here. Shit, all my screens are messed up because Bacon was on. Anyway, that's what she looks like if I could fix the screen. Anyway, you can see her cleave anyway. I long to get rid of my huge boobs. I'm trying to look at the... Amy Sophia, 27, felt uncomfortable with the looks she got from strangers for her larger chest and was desperately trying to raise cash for a breast reduction when she had a change of heart. With size 34 double H. You know what double H stands for? Haunted Horse. 34 double H right there. Haunted Horse boobs. 34 double H boobs. It's right there in the story.
I see
that
it.
That stands for Haunted Horse.
Okay.
Right there. 34 double H.
34
boobs.
double H.
Amy's, that's bigger than this. That's bigger than that. Amy Sophia hated the glares she would get from strangers when she went out with friends. The 27-year-old from Leeds became self-conscious about her figure and loathed the attention. Desperate to get a breast reduction, she looked at how she could raise funds for the operation. But with 30,000 pounds of debt already to her name, there was no way she could afford it. She turned to OnlyFans for extra cash. But as she grew in popularity, Amy started to see her larger chest in a different light. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You think? Holy crap. Look at this. There's the pictures. Holy crap. Amy claims her earnings from the controversial adult site, quickly soared, earning her 40,000 pounds a month. And when I say pounds, that's not the weight of the breast. That's their currency.
Yeah.
They don't weigh 40,000 pounds. Although they look like they could. The biggest achievement, she said, was being able to pay off her family's combined 130 pounds of debt. Usually, when I'd go to the clubs or out in public, it would be women who'd tell me to put them away because their boyfriends were staring, Amy recalled. I usually ignore it, but once I got kicked out of a nightclub for flashing this one girl who told me to cover up. I was just sick of it. I've got such bad posture because of how I can't read like that anymore. Because of how I used to always slouch forward to hide my boobs. Wait, slouching forward? Hide your boobs? Isn't that like, I don't know. Because when I kept my back straight, it made them even more prominent. And I hated the attention. I like how she hated the attention. So what's her her thought process. I'll go on OnlyFans where all you get is attention. Now the stares and comments don't bother me. Yeah, I'm getting paid. I know they are just jealous or have body issues. They obviously aren't happy in their own skin. Amy previously worked as a spa therapist, earning £8 and 50 pence. I don't know what the £8 and 50 cents or pence or whatever the hell their currency is, and it had racked up a $30,000 debt from payday loans. Payday loans. Isn't that like 50% interest or something?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a lot of debt from payday loans. Amy said, I always wanted a champagne lifestyle on a Coca-Cola budget. I went on foreign holidays and always bought new clothes with her payday loans. Someone that's worse with money than me. Thank goodness someone like that exists. Oh, I'm so horrible with money.
You know what this is? This is justifiable porn. That's all it is.
Yeah.
This is to get out in front of it with your parents finding out. No, I did it because I wanted to get a reduction.
Debt. I mean, she helped her family too, so they were probably like, "We're against." Oh, how much? You're giving us $50,000? Oh well, if you do what you gotta do, honey.
All of a sudden, you have all this money. You're either selling drugs or you're in porn. Which one is it? Oh, well, actually, I did start doing porn, but I did it because I wanted to get a breast reduction. But now that I have money, I don't want to get a breast reduction anymore. And by the way,
no.
Lady.
We talked about, there they are again. Holy crap.
So first off, if you don't want people looking at them, wear a t-shirt. Don't wear something like that to the club. Like, don't even be at the club. Like,
oh my god!
I see straight through this chick. She's a straight bottle rat. That's all she is. She is a straight up bottle rat.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah.
Just say I want to do. Just say I want to do porn. Yeah.
Sorry, I stepped on you twice.
No, you're good. Just say you want to do porn. That's it. Mom and Dad, I want to do porn.
I don't know, dude. If I could make $130,000 or $40,000 a month, I might do OnlyFans. $40,000 a month?
A month. To each their own. Just own it. Don't make an excuse. I wanted to get a breast reduction and now I don't. Like,
I bet she ran to Reddit too and said, "Oh, I hate these things. I'm making too much money."
Well,
what's the chat say? Let's see. Is OnlyFans clothed pictures or porn? No, they're getting naked. OnlyFans is, and sometimes they're playing with toys and stuff like that. Allegedly. I mean, I wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I've been told that's what happens there.
Good say.
That's what happens there. I've been told.
That's right. He
said it in the article
me that
somewhere.
Told him. Mrs. Haunted Horse. It was me that told him. Okay, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't blame
Ryan
him. Okay?
told me that. I don't have an account there.
Yeah,
those charges that say. Yeah, I told you the time I went to. Hey, conveniently, I'm wearing the hat, Bunny Ranch, where I bought 2 shirts and I bought the hat, obviously, and they said it's going to show up on your credit card as Nevada Loan Financial Corporation. Because if you go there to buy a bunny for the night and your wife looks at the statement, it's, except I didn't go there. I didn't have to hide the bill because my wife was with me. So it's like, you can put Bunny Ranch on the bill. I don't care.
But here's the thing. I would rather, if I was in that situation and I was that kind of dude, I would rather it say Bunny Ranch than Nevada Loan Corporation or whatever. I think I'd get more questions about that from my wife than I would Bunny Ranch. Could say it's a bar. Could say it's a club. Could say it's a pet store. Get your wife right
now. If I say, do you know what the Bunny Ranch is? I guarantee she knows.
It could be a pet store. I went for Liam.
Yeah, that's like Rome talking about his son. They're walking down the street. Dad, what's the frisky kitty? Son, that's a pet store. Can we go and look at the... No, we can't. No, it's closed. The pet store's closed. That guy in a trench coat just walked in, so it's open. No. It's not. It's not. Your wife knows what the hell they had a show on HBO about the Bunny Ranch.
I know. I've seen it. How big is
You've
the Bunny
seen
Ranch,
it?
by the way?
Allegedly.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know what? It's pretty big. I mean, there's so there's the main place you walk into, and it's like behind a wrought iron. They buzz you into the wrought iron fence, and then that shuts, and then they buzz you into the front door, and it's all blacked out and everything. And then there's like a gift shop area, and then there's the velour bench that shows up in all the episodes, and then there's a bar, and then there's places where you can have drinks and talk to the young, fine, upstanding ladies, and then there's bungalows. Like, I don't know if you like leave the main area, and I wouldn't know. The wife and I didn't partake.
So I'm strictly asking for Jay and Humble. What is like the starting price for a bunny?
So I watched the show as well. It's all negotiated. So here's the deal. Here's the skinny on the Bunny Ranch. If you are a good-looking man or woman, because they will cater to either sex or both, married couples, you will get a better price than if you are ugly. If you are ugly, the uglier you are, the more you're paying. So it's all negotiated. So if you go in there and you're like Brad Pitt, free. This one's on the house. If you look like Steve Buscemi, $2,000, $5,000.
So again, asking for Jay and Humble. Is there like testing that has to go on before you show up?
I believe you are required to wear a prophylactic if you are a man. I believe.
Well,
there is no.
Right. Why does the man have to wear it?
Because I guess they have female ones. Like I said, I'm glad Mom's not watching for a year because it's quite awkward.
That's why I apologize.
Yeah, they have a female one now. A female condom. I don't know how that feels, but I'll tell you what, it can't be any worse than the other one for us, the dudes.
Yeah.
I'm mad that I can't find my texts. Sent mail, inbox, pending drafts. Wait, maybe I drafted one and didn't send it. No, all women. Katie, Kelly, Katie 2. So I had a Katie 1 and a Katie 2.
All right.
Melody. Yeah. I was quite the player when I had this phone. I'd be all, hey, baby. There was no iPhone yet, so you go, hey, baby, look at this. Woo! A flip phone. Look at me. Ho, ho, ho. I can call.
I will say, the Motorola Razr, one of the best phones ever made, and that was a flip phone. The Razr was damn good.
Hey, when these came out, the flip phones were look at how small that is, dude. Put it in your pocket. Now my pocket, with the 6.9-inch screen, it's almost the point I can't sit down. I'm afraid I'm going to bust my phone in half. Back in the day, man, shirt pocket. Jay wants to know what you're asking. He's asking about prices for the Bunny Ranch, Jay.
I was asking for you, Jay.
He was asking for you because he would never ask for himself.
Yeah. You're welcome, by the way,
I wonder what messages I had as drafts. So obviously I didn't think they were send-worthy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You want to watch some Netflix tonight, baby? I don't know. Anyway, I'm curious now. Let's see. What else do we have? Speaking of, hey, might as well stay in market, on topic. Yeah. Razor Expert. I didn't even read this, so I didn't think we'd get this far into the stories, but Razor Expert shares. This has, remember our manscaping episode?
I do.
Razor Expert shares crucial shaving step. I'm like, shaving, right? Wrong area. Many people miss that causes ingrown hairs. If you choose to remove body hair by shaving, it can be a quick and easy task, but many people dread razor burn and ingrown hairs. Here's an expert tips on how to avoid them. These days, it feels like we're I don't know why he's from the South, but these days it feels like we're constantly being told we're doing things wrong. and making big mistakes when doing the most mundane of tasks, from applying mascara to washing our hair. There are so many new tips, tricks, and supposed better ways to do sorts of things. Probably because he types like he's from the South. And now it seems that they're from Britain. Why would they sound like they're from the South? Now it seems like there's also a lesson we all need to learn about shaving. A razor expert has claimed there's a crucial step you're meant to do in the bath or shower before shaving your legs or bikini line.
I know.
And not doing it could cause razor burn. You have a guess?
I know.
What?
Yeah. Use shaving cream. Got it.
Well, that would cause razor burn and or ingrown hairs. I don't think so. Because shaving cream is obvious. It's got to be something not obvious. Like, I don't know. The latter is something many people wish to avoid. So here's a look at top tips from Susie Bridgman Sutton, beauty specialist at Thunderbird Skin. Whatever the frick that is. Thunderbird Skin? What is that?
Skin? Ugh.
Susie shared her advice for getting a perfectly smooth shave and claims the key is to exfoliate first. So you exfoliate first. But many people forget this preparation step. Exfoliating before shaving is a very important step. The preparation will help get rid of dead skin cells so they don't build up in your razor and will leave you with a close shave. Exfoliating is also key to avoid pesky ingrown hairs and leave your skin looking radiant.
Why do I feel like that wasn't a weird news site and that was something you literally just pulled out of your phone that you were reading at lunch with all your beard stuff lately? Yeah.
Like, I forgot about this story. I'm going to...
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
this is from The Mirror. Can I tilt my screen so you can see the actual...
believe you.
Hold on. I'm probably going to break something because I'm being doubted.
Okay.
Can I get
All right.
Right?
All right.
Hey, I'm close. There's the mirror. Mirror.
All right.
Exfoliating
Mirror, mirror.
on the wall.
I see you.
Who's the most exfoliated of them all? Jeez, I should never touch this camera. It takes me...
Hey,
forever.
I'm gonna take this a different way. Have you ever had a shave with a straight razor?
Yes. Barbershop. They used to do, the barbershop I went to in Livermore, California, they used to use a straight razor on the neck.
Yeah, isn't that the weirdest thing? Like I'm
It
always
is,
on edge.
but it's
when
close.
they do that.
It's close.
It is.
They don't use
It
this
is.
though at the barber. And then when they do the straight razor, then they take that salve and put the stinky shit, whatever, salve or whatever. I'm obsessed with trying to find my text to the Jim Rome Show now. Ooh, there's a pending file too. What if I set up my phone and there was a pending message that says, "I really miss you. Let's get back together." You know, it's 15 years old.
That would be hilarious. You'd probably be off the hook though, because it's not the same phone number, is it?
I don't know. It was Sprint, and I'm still with Sprint. I bet it is.
Huh.
Wait, how do I look at... Let's see. Hold on, I can find this out. Everyone's so freaking really...
I know, this is riveting.
Wait, here's a message. The popcorn is long gone.
The popcorn is long gone.
Popcorn is long gone, about to go to bed.
Sounds like a frustrated horse.
I don't know what that's... How do I see a chain? I don't. Popcorn is long gone. Is that a reply to this? Say hello to Santa for me. This was Christmas.
Santa?
This was sent. This was December 27th. Santa Claus is already come. Oh, chick! I'm snug in my bed, toasty warm. Yeah, this is. Yeah, that's one up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, toasty warm.
Get out of here.
What's next?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Oh.
Whisper to your friends that you saw it.
All right. Anyway. Yeah. That's. Hey, what happened before I met my wife happened then. I didn't know there was such a lovely woman out there waiting for me.
Tiffany says your big gulp looks nice and cozy.
My what? They merged with T-Mobile. Yeah, I knew that because I had stock. My stock went up when they announced that. Oh, your big gulp looks nice and cozy. Laugh loud. Yes. Popcorn's all gone. That was the flirting, the banter I used. The popcorn's gone, baby. Oh.
Jay, you are on a whole different level of cursing, my friend.
Oh, did you read where he dropped, he knew what the C word was.
Yeah, he did indeed.
Most important power words ever. Oh my gosh.
Tong yu nong tong.
Sprint. Is that still an option? No, they merged. Hence horse's beard. ? Santy. Yeah, I turned into Santa Claus. Santa's gone. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's been an hour. We're done.
It is.
We want to do anything else? Bunny Ranch is free for some dogs. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're good looking, you can go to the Bunny Ranch. Ask Abigail. See, this is what happens when I don't keep up on the chat. I don't know what these are for. Abigail.
In San Diego.
She's funny.
Abby's cool.
I like how she's on like her 4th burner account because she keeps getting suspended. That's funny.
Yeah. Abby's burner number 4.
Yep. That's great. I love it. All right. He was in Wisconsin. His kids graduated. I remember when he had to leave the studio because his kid was being born. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a whole nother level of everything. I just cut loose. Yeah, you think, Jay, you do not have a filter. That is for sure. If you think
love it,
you say it. There you go.
Hey, Jay, there's a killer sandwich shop in Willits. I can't think of the name of it. It's like a local place. Like, I got to think of that. Maybe you know it.
I remember when Polly went to that place that had the Jim Rome and the XR4 Ti. He was so excited. He took a picture, and Jim Rome didn't mention it. It like ruined his day. It's like Ike's. Yeah. That's where he went. Ike's. If I had a sound button for my followers, and they each had their own sound button, this would be Jay's.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
I just have that on repeat every time he opens his mouth.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
All right, we're wrapping it up, and we'll do a show next Wednesday. And you got Memorial Day weekend coming up, and it's his birthday. Whose birthday? Margot. I talked about you earlier. You missed it. You got to catch it on the replay.
Hello.
Margot, you got me to go to the doctor. My appointment's next Tuesday to go talk about getting my surgery to get rid of my hernia so I don't sit here and poke my belly button all show, trying to push it back in. My guts are flying out. So, Margot, it worked. You're nagging me. I mean, your empathetic thoughtfulness of my health concern has got me to make the doctor's appointment. Yay, she says. Yeah. It's
well done, Mark.
We will talk about it on Tuesday and make the appointment on to get my guts sewed up. So there you go.
Yeah,
good job, Margot.
Big medical week next week.
I wasn't going to talk about yours because I didn't know if we were bringing that up for the show.
Yeah. I get a metal hip next Friday.
Yeah, next Friday, Ryan's going to get a brand new hip. He's going to be part robot, part man.
Yep.
The $6 Million Man came out in the 70s. You missed out because you're too young. That shit was awesome. As a kid, that's the show I waited for all day. See Steve Austin go, so your metal hip, maybe you can jump over like fences and stuff.
That'd be
like
sick.
The $6 Million Man.
Hell yeah. Take up parkour. Let's do it.
We're all getting old. Yes. Getting old. Some of us are old.
Yeah, the second hip is in August, so that'll tell you how old I'm getting.
Yeah, he's got two hips.
Yeah.
2 hips.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Okay, everyone. Last thoughts, Mr. Ryan.
Great show. Great show. Where
Great
can
show,
they find
dude.
the replay?
All right. Catch the replay. I've got, did I hit all my notes? I got to look up what Apple did to the Surrey woman. That'll be a topic on the next show. We didn't get to some of this stuff. It'll saved in the next show. I think I only had 1 or 2 F-bombs the entire show. So look at that. I'm getting better.
Nice.
Old as a state of mind. F that, says Jay. Oh, wait.
So whose birthday? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whose birthday?
Whose birthday is it?
Jay's birthday, Margot says.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, Jay.
Happy birthday,
I just turned 50.
Jay.
Hey, he's a Taurus like me. I turned 54. I guarantee I'm older than him.
Taurus? Isn't that a car?
What? A Taurus? Used to be. Well, it is. They don't make them anymore. Ford Taurus, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
46.
well, happy birthday,
Oh, God,
Jay.
a baby.
Oh, he's
A baby. When I was in the military, we were still training against the Soviet Union. When Jay was in the military, it was the Middle East. So that's the different timelines.
It's true. This is true.
Margot's 54. That's right. She turned, a couple weeks before me? Margot, you just had a birthday recently, too. Within the last month, right? Month or two? We're close to each other's age. 54, yeah. Next year's the big 55. All right. We're stalling. March 9th. I knew it was recently. I thought it was April, so I was off by a month. All right. March 9th. So Margot always tests out the next year for me to see if I want to do it. Like, yeah, 55 is okay. Okay, I guess I'll turn
There you
55. Yeah. All right, everyone. For Rhino and for me, this is the Waterhole. See you next Wednesday. We're out.